Welcome to Down Ampney here in Gloucestershire for the first of the two tillage events of 2009. From speaking to plough manufacturers, it seems that sales are on the up. With 2 wet seasons now in the bag, farmers are looking at ways of getting crops into the ground, and ploughing seems to be the way that they're wanting to achieve this, and the power harrow drills making a return to farmers here in the UK. We are speaking to some of the manufacturers and get their feedback on what size ploughs people are buying and where they are buying them.
Yeah, well, plough business this year is certainly up. I think principally on the back of last year's wet autumn. Things were pretty difficult for most people around the country, and min-till regimes really went out the window thanks to the weather pressure in a lot of parts of the country, particularly up in the borders and across on the Shropshire-Welsh border. So I think we've seen a big surge in plough business, particularly in those parts of the world, but right across the country there's probably been a 20% increase for us at Boddington. I think the power harrow drill combination business again really follows in behind the plough. I think with the real catchy weather we had last season, the really wet back end, weather window was really short for a lot of people, and it meant that some could get on with some types of trail drill, but certainly the power harrow drill combination it remains a strong popular choice for a lot of people, definitely. We're seeing a lot of people now in the mixed farming areas moving up from 4 to 5 furrow. 5 furrow is becoming by far our most popular model. 6 furrow mounted at the arable farmers is by the #1 choice there, the all arable guys. And the semi-mounted business is growing for us as well, particularly the on-land semi-mounted ploughs with the track machines.
We've seen a rise of about 33% in plough sales, mainly sort of like the Midlands to the east, with sort of like 5 to 6 furrows being the average size. As you get further sort of like southeast, we've seen a rise in semi-mounteds, averaging 8 to 9 furrows, and then on the West Country, we've seen it move from 4 to 5 furrows really. I think because of the West Country, I think it's probably mainly because it's been so wet. East Anglia, we've seen a big rise in discordons because it's gone so dry. And I think general plough sales countrywide have been up because I think people are getting a bit wise to the fact the chemical usage, what's available, blackgrass problems, and they're finding that they can do as much with the plough as they could do with min-till. I think, with the new technology on the moldboards and things like that, we can get wider tyres into the furrow, so they're not worrying about having to have a specific tractor for ploughing. They can have a tractor that will be utilised for ploughing, top work, sowing, anything like that. So, it doesn't seem to be much of an issue anymore, like tyre size isn't the problem anymore. We've just brought out a new lightweight 7 furrow on land, and that's gone very well. We've done a lot of testing with that. We also brought out new heavy 7 furrow on land. But yeah, the on-land seems to have taken on because a lot of people over 710s, there's quite a few with 800 tyres because there's still big min-till boys that realise that the ploughs come back in. So yeah, on land, especially, semi-mounteds, we sell a lot of on-land semi-mounteds. But mounteds, you've crept in, the on-land's crept in, probably a 5% rise in that. But on a whole, like I say, just over 30% rise in plough sales.